ESPN, but he got the lens from five-star freaks to them backwoods gems. True to savage season. Let's be honest, nobody break it like Danny. Walking through combined smoke like a myth. Danny got notes on a kid with no clips. He said, yo, check that DB from Portland State, you're gonna laugh. But bro, he can straight up play. He know the verticals, hand size twitch, but more than the metrics.
Boom. Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru, coming at you with another prospect. I was holding off on this. Massive kid. His name is Phillip Daniels. He's an offensive tackle at The Ohio State. Now, he started his college career at Princeton. Okay, well, first, let's take a step back. He's 6'6", 320. Check. Started off his college career at Princeton. You know, he's smart. You're not studying pool management at Princeton. And you're going to laugh showing my age, man. I think it was Brian Bosworth when he was at Oklahoma. He was trying to get his degree, seriously, legit, in pool management at Ohio State. I think Andy Katzenmoyer, that's a name for you, man. He would have been a beast, but he hurt his neck. Some kind of degree, like in the history of football. I should have went there just to get that degree. Didn't help him much, but he went to the Patriots like in the 20s, but massive individual. So what I'm getting at is, so now this kid has the size, check. Princeton, he's smart. Like I said, there's no pool management classes at Princeton. They just have secret societies and stuff like that. I don't want to say too much. The video will probably get taken down. Then he transferred to the Big Ten, Minnesota. All right. Then he came over to the Ohio State, and he's been battling back and forth. And I honestly thought he was going to be the starting right tackle, but I left him out of Ohio State's offensive line room for now. And he got beaten out by a kid that's been with Ohio State for the last 3 years. But the kid he got beat out to that I'm going to do a video on right after this has played left tackle, left guard, right tackle. And I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to see Phillip Daniels on the field. It's just there's so many injuries. It's either going to be because the next kid I'm going to give you at 152, he's going to have to fill in somewhere else. And then bam, you're going to see Phillip Daniels. Listen, in major college programs, like I said, this kid is humongous. He's 6'6", 320. He's a knuckle dragger. He's a big goon. When he gets his hands on you, he ain't going anywhere. When he walks, his knuckles scrape on the ground. But like when you get to these big time programs, Ohio States, the Michigans, the Georgias, the Alabamas, the Miamis of the world, the difference between the difference between first string and second string, bro, it's like that, man. It is so minute, man. That's why, like, sometimes you see dudes who barely played, then bam, they got a 10-year career in the NFL. A coach saw something in them, you know what I'm saying? Happens every year. So remember this name because you're going to see this kid at Ohio State. But just because the kid who actually won out the right tackle position, I'm going to drop next, he's just so versatile. And then I'm going to give you, I already gave you Ohio State's starting tight end, and I'm not saying it. All these other draft publications are already calling Max Clare tight end number 1 in the draft for 2026. He's a Purdue transfer who I did a video on him last year. And I said, yo, this kid's way too good. He's going to get a bag. And ironically, he did. He walked straight into Ohio State. Boom. But, yo, I'm going to do, then I'm going to drop a video on, yo, these two other Ohio State tight ends that legit could start for any other team. And specifically this one kid, yo, it's different. Like when you're walking around, let's say a Delaware, a James Madison, Virginia, and you stand out on the field. But when you're walking around Ohio State amongst the best of the best players, and you stand out, bro, you're gonna play. So I even give you second stringers and third stringers, bro. A lot of guys here they can't even give you the first string, bro. This kid's a swing tackle, bro. You're gonna see him play. I'm gonna drop some videos in the highlight section, in the comment section, and then I'll be coming right back at you with Ohio State's starting right tackle, and then I'm gonna do two tight ends and an offensive tackle from Texas. So we should be at like 155-ish. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO for life. Over and out. Give me a minute to post some clips. Post videos.